What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. Y'all, we are no way. So I just want to start by saying this because I just saw a video, and I kind of come across them quite a bit of people talking about other people's marriage and what should be acceptable and should not be acceptable in somebody else's marriage. Let me start with this. First of all, marriage is not an institution that was even first off created by humans. We are not the creators of marriage, the institution of marriage. So therefore, us as human beings have to remember, and this is what the world fails to realize, is that the only person that can dictate the purpose and how it is carried out and what it is for and what is supposed to be done inside and not, done inside and out of it is the creator, which is God. God is the creator of the institution of marriage, and this is what the world forgets. Enemy has a hold on people's mind to think that we can take what belongs to God and put our own twist on it and have success. And that is such a deception. It's such a deception. That's why there's always confusion. That's why there's always a commotion about things that are pretty simple when you leave it in God's hands to dictate. The tool cannot tell the maker what its purpose is. If people just seek God, and worry about you, you wouldn't be so confused on other people's situation or what other people got going on. For example, worrying about a wife being cheated on in her marriage and her deciding to forgive her husband because that's what God led her to do. Because for one, you can say, well, I would have left. I don't think God wouldn't have a person get married to somebody that's going to be a cheater. Read the book of Hosea. He most definitely would. He most definitely would. And you know why? Because what most people in the world fail to realize is that there's a purpose in it. See, marriage is not all about us. That's why a lot of people's marriage don't last, because you're confused about the purpose of the institution of marriage. That's why over half are failed today. Because you get into it with your feelings, your emotions, your wants, your needs. It's all about you in the moment. And there's not even a thought of seeking the creator of the institution of what you're about to step into. So once you get into it, you don't have no clue how to operate in it. You don't have no clue what's acceptable and what's unacceptable in it. Except what the world has shown in movies and what these fairy tales and have said what marriage is supposed to be. What people and their worldly wisdom and their demonic influence have said. But most definitely, God can most definitely tell somebody to forgive their spouse. Why? Because we have all done things to fall short and needed God's forgiveness. We have all cheated on God. Suppose he had that mindset about you. If you are a believer, suppose he had that mindset about you. If you're not a believer and you one day want to come to Christ, what if he has the mindset that, oh no, stay where you at. Stay where you at. Don't even think about coming here. Don't even think about, I don't care about no apology. I don't, you've been out there and you've been cheating on me. You've been out there and you've been hoeing around with every god and every idol and everything you could put your eyes on, everything you could put your hands on. You did it. You did it and didn't think twice about me. Every move you made, you never even thought about me. You never even thought about how I would feel. You never even thought about what we have all cheated and stepped out on our own creator. A man that laid his life down for us. We have all betrayed him. But he forgave, and God will most definitely, because he is the institutor, he is the creator of marriage. The marriage is the representation of his bride being reconciled to God. So yes, he will most definitely use people in their marriage that is submitted unto him to be a constant representation of forgiveness, redemption. Come on. He will most definitely use somebody's marriage just for that. Once again, read the book of Hosea. He had Hosea marry a prostitute that he knew was never going to love him the way that he loved her. Why? To represent what the world has done to God. He laid his life down and loved a prostitute that will never love him the way he loved her. That's not to say that it will always be the case in someone's marriage, but don't put it past God to say he wouldn't do it. He most definitely would, and he would give somebody the grace to do so. Someone that is submitted to him, not them. They have died to their self and are living for him. They live through him. They have life, because see, a marriage should not be your everything and all. That's why we are to be fulfilled in him alone. Come on, somebody. So y'all have to, before you speak for God, if you don't want no parts of him, don't speak for him. Let's start there. But yes, I just had to come on here and say that real quick, clear some things up for my Abba, because, okay.